Hello, I just want to make a little video about race and IQ and Ritalin. Now, I know that adults were given Ritalin and then children got it as well. Apparently it calms them down and helps them concentrate better at school. Well, then I heard that students were taking it too, and it was helping them to cheat, really, by enhancing their academic performance. It helps them to focus, apparently, so they were actually getting through their exams better, studying better and getting through their exams better, by using effectively an intelligence-enhancing drug. And then I heard that black people were using Ritalin a lot. So it occurred to me that maybe that's what makes some of them, or more of them now perhaps, appear to be more like white people, more able to assimilate and seem to be like us. Because a few decades ago, perfectly normal, fair IQ tests showed that they had IQs of around 70, 75, something like that. And that's really quite low. And they also were low achievers, and even today they still show a lot of violence. So it occurred to me that maybe Ritalin is making them appear to be more intelligent than they are. Now, this might have the effect of helping them to get qualifications in European culture and take European jobs in European cultures, and just generally appear to be more like us intellectually than they by nature are. Well, if this is the case, then it should be widely known, because otherwise people might form relationships with them that they wouldn't form if they knew that by nature they were retarded, which is what they are. That's what you would call someone of their natural IQ if they were white. You wouldn't call that to a black person, because you'd be called racist or something like that. And besides, for black people, it's not retarded. It's normal to have a low IQ, or what for us is a low IQ. But anyway, if white people get involved with hundreds of millions of black people who by nature have a low IQ, compared to us, then they will reproduce children of low IQs who will also need to be on drugs in order to appear normal. I think people ought to know this. White people should know this if it's the truth, because otherwise it's effectively failing to inform them of what for them is a serious psychological abnormality that they would reproduce in their offspring. You know, so it's really deceitful and wrong to hide it from them. They should know, they should understand the full implications of it. I also wondered whether or not it was drugs, amphetamines. I believe Ritalin is an amphetamine. They've been around for decades. So I've been wondering whether or not it's drugs. It was drugs that actually helped black people to get to be things like doctors or whatever. I believe there were black doctors and lawyers and so forth some time ago, though, so the occasional one might, you know, be at the extreme end of their spectrum and be what to us is intellectually normal. But most negroes apparently are by nature around 70 to 80 on the, I think it is around 75, say, on the IQ scale, where most white people would get 100, say. I just thought people had a right to know this. I thought white people had a right to know this because if it's true, if it's drugs, white medicine drugs, which probably are a protein made from a white gene, then mass producing a white brain protein effectively. If that's what's being done, and mass deception is involved, resulting effectively in not fully informed, not fully consensual relationships, then I think a lot of harm might potentially be being done to a lot of people who ought to know about it, who have a right to know about it. And I think they should know about it. Thanks for watching.